I want to share a story with you guys that my father told me, and it may be helpful to some of you, and it was helpful to me about what's going on in my life. My dad told me that once when he was younger that they had a pet dog in the backyard. The dog was so nice, the dog was so friendly, the dog was open. But my dad and his brother discussed that was like, we're going to make this dog mean. So every day after school, they would go in the backyard and spray water on the dog. Every day after school, they would just go back there and just make the dog angry. And over time, the dog changed. And one day the dog got so angry that he did a long growl. His eyes was bloodshot red. He had a blood coming out one of his teeth. And so at that point, they knew they made the dog angry. And, when my dad, when he was younger, he said his dad was like, who been messing with their dog in the backyard? Because that dog was nice and that dog's spirit has been broken. And so my aunties, which, one of his sisters, they were like, they told him and said, it was my dad and his brother. And come to find out, my granddad had to put the dog down because the dog became so angry that he almost bit my granddad's hand off. That just lets you know, even though that's a dog, you got to think about humans. When you constantly poke the bear, when you constantly do things to a nice person, they gonna react. And when they react, they crazy. People gonna think they crazy anyway, but they going off what they've been going through or what they've been tolerating for so long. So people gonna think, that the person crazy. So keep in mind, always remember, treat people how you want to be treated, because you don't know what people going through in their mind. You don't know how long people been dealing with certain things. You don't know. And that's so true. You can poke the bear until they just attack you. Just be mindful how you treat people out here, because it's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life for good people. And I'm going to keep saying it. I don't care how many times I got to repeat it. It's the truth. And I want people to understand that you can't just say anything and do anything to people because you don't know. Stay prayed up.